I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks. A check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on, I ain't see
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather was once seen as unbeatable, the greatest in the sport, with 50 wins, no losses, massive earnings, and a reputation built on total control. But now, that image is beginning to fall apart. With tax issues, unpaid fighters, risky crypto decisions, and even a reported $42 million real estate deal in Manhattan that may not be real, Mayweather no longer appears to be the untouchable boxing king. Instead, he comes across as someone searching for something that is missing. His upcoming fight with Mike Tyson now feels less like entertainment and more like a final attempt to earn significant money before the spotlight fades. Earlier this year, Mayweather drew attention by announcing what he called the biggest deal of his life. Not a fight or brand partnership, but a $42 million real estate investment in Manhattan. The deal allegedly involved 62 apartment buildings, including rent-controlled units. He presented himself as a serious businessman, not just a fighter.
62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings,
However, this is where things become questionable. Property records reveal that no transfer of ownership ever took place. Business Insider reported that none of the buildings Mayweather claimed to have purchased appear under his name. At the same time, the nonprofit organization connected to those properties, NYC Housing Partnership, stated that they were never informed about any potential sale.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what we do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
What makes the situation even more concerning is that Mayweather's team struggled to remain consistent when asked to provide proof. His real estate company sent a man who claimed to be James McNair, one of Floyd's longtime business partners, but his voice did not match the actual McNair, raising serious doubts.
What's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yachts and you big ballin'. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted to fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Lloyd needed this payday because he got to settle the score. And let me tell you how the RF works.
The entire situation appears to be built on illusion. Was this deal actually real, or just another attempt by Mayweather to display wealth he may not fully possess? Either way, It does not reflect well on someone whose image was built on money and success, an image that now seems to be fading.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game. I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fight, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions?
This is not the first time Mayweather's financial situation has been questioned. Consider the IRS issue in 2017. Right before his fight with Conor McGregor, Floyd requested extra time from the government to pay his taxes. The same man who flaunts stacks of cash on Instagram was unable to manage his own obligations.
How do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like, he didn't know what he couldn't read, like,
That's BS.
something.
That is
Now
BS.
they said something.
Time out. He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was.
And it was not a one-time issue. Mayweather has faced multiple tax liens over the years, revealing a consistent pattern: a flashy lifestyle, unclear financial management, and a reliance on quick cash. This is why many people are questioning the Tyson fight. Is Floyd doing it for competition, or simply chasing another payday? And we cannot ignore what happened with Logan Paul in 2021. Floyd faced him in an exhibition match that felt more like a spectacle than a real fight. However, the real issue began afterward, when Logan claimed he never received his full payment.
No, he didn't pay me at all. He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. Didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool dude.
Fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
For months, Logan Paul spoke openly about the issue and even suggested he might take legal action. On a podcast, he directly called out Floyd, stating that he still owed him money and needed to settle it.
People who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes. It's like, we made that mistake, but you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out, and but like,
no?
yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah. Double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So
Can we get a photo? Sorry.
So it's fun though?
cool. Yeah, of course.
So you're going to change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, man?
Yeah. Me and my
Thanks
brother.
so much.
Thank you. Of course, yeah. I gotta go, y'all, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh yeah.
I think great time,
Most fun of my life.
Think about that. The so-called money Floyd Mayweather Jr., a man who boasts about earning massive 9-figure payouts, either could not or chose not to pay a YouTuber who gave him one of the easiest fights of his career.
One time, I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth. Stop breathing. So I couldn't breathe. I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know, that's the guy who's been to the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. Just not in full. Like, there's a couple million somehow that's just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made for that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The artists have it. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you, Floyd.
If you're not paying fighters and are being called out by influencers, your reputation begins to suffer outside the ring.
the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed.
Then there is the crypto controversy. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been linked to several risky crypto projects, from Centratech to Ethereum Max. His name was used to promote ventures that later faced lawsuits and accusations of defrauding fans.